FabCorp is a healthcare-based organization engaged in innovative development of healthcare and medical products. Mr. Johnson, the VP of Human Resources, has noticed an unusually high attrition rate. Too much time is being spent retaining employees as a lot of experienced employees are leaving. He has asked our group to evaluate company data to determine which employees are most likely to leave. He aims to use this information to formulate a plan to decrease the attrition rate. The first graph looks at the attrition rate based on department and job role for the entire employee population. Based on this graph, the employees with the highest attrition rate are the laboratory technicians in the research and development department. Sales executives in the sales department and research scientists in the research and development department are a close second and third for the highest attrition rate. This is typical to see in a sales department and should not be surprising. Johnson should keep employee technicians and research scientists because these employees are likely leaving due to the high demand for their technical skill. The second graph looks at attrition based on salary and benefits. The purpose of this chart is to determine if salary and benefits affect the attrition rate. We chose to focus on stock options as the best measure of monetary benefits. Salary is broken down in increments of 5,000, and stock options are broken down into 4 levels. We found a higher attrition rate in employees who had lower monthly incomes and fewer stock options. This holds true when the monthly income is broken down into increments of 5,000. At almost every income level, the lower the stock option level, the higher the attrition rate. Mr. Johnson should be aware that employees with lower salaries and fewer benefits are more likely to leave. He may want to consider either increasing salaries or providing some other benefit to improve his retention rate. In the third graph, 3 variables were compared to assess how the overall work satisfaction level affects the attrition rate. Specific job roles, work satisfaction, and gender were evaluated. Work satisfaction was a weighted average of environment, job, and relationship satisfaction. We found that more women than men with a lower satisfaction score left the company. In the least satisfied groups, women were much more likely to leave than men. The fourth graph shows the attrition rate based on stress level. The stress level was determined by giving work overtime, frequency of business travel, and work-life balance numeric scores and summing them. This number was used as a measure of stress level. The higher the number, the higher the stress level. We found that as work stress increases, the attrition rate increases. Work stress significantly affects the attrition rate. In conclusion, there was an overall attrition rate of 16%. The employees that were most likely to leave were females with low salary and benefits, low work satisfaction, higher stress levels, and were most likely to be laboratory technicians in the research and development department. That concludes our presentation.